Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back playing some more Football Manager. We are up against Brentford. We look like we've got the better of the bookies view. However, it's going to be quite close. We look like we've got a very even start to the league, although who knows whether they've got the same injuries as we have. As you can see, Ward and Garner are now out, so McGoldrick goes up top. Waghorn is going in, although he is still injured, so I think I'm going to make this change for now. Brew is still holding his own in the middle of the park. We promoted Ben Morris just to the first team. He's a very young winger, 18 years old, but I just wondered if he might be able to do a role for us out there. He can play up top as well, but Sears at the same time has just come back, so we're going to give him a start out there. Jordan Spence is out here. Webster has got a knock, so I think there's probably a call to make a change there. And then we'll make that change there. So Jordan Spence goes in. Knudsen is on his way back. Again, we've got a few players slowly making their way back. Let's have a look at the bench. We've got a couple of defenders. Let's try and get this in some kind of order here. A couple of defenders, defensive midfielder, normal midfielder, and then a couple of attackers. Not really got a striker that I can put on the bench, which is a bit of a pain. But I think this is the best we're going to do. Again, we've got some tired players in the middle of the park, but I have no choice. I'm going to say we can rest them for the next game, but the next game is against Watford. So I don't quite know how we're going to approach that one yet. I think seeing how we do here is probably what's going to make our minds up. There's McKendry. Ball's blocked out to Hughes. Hughes plays it down the field and to no one, really. I did leave Waghorn on the bench, who's very, very tired. That's a terrible shot from Josefroon. I don't know how you say that. Kenlock picks up a booking covering for Knudsen, and an early booking is never good when you're a youngster. But I'm also intrigued to find out how we're going to play at home. I think the pressure's on us a little bit more, and we may be set up to do some counter-attacking more than we are anything else. But we hold on to the ball quite well, but a lot of our chances come from winning the ball back and then countering. Not a lot going on in this game, I'm not going to lie. Bentley with a goal with a free kick. Carter Vickers heads it to Sears, but here they come again. They look like they've had the best of this first half. What in the world was that? That fella's definitely going to score against me. I can tell that just because he's been so terrible. Hughes with a poor shot. But we're coming up to the end of the first half and literally nothing has happened. Last minute of the half. Sears. Ball in to no one. There's Brew. There's McKendry. Good save by Bentley. I think it was going wide anyway, but there's McKendry again popping up. Ball to the edge of the box. I think I need to change my corners more than anything else. We will do that. I think we will do that. I'm not sure if trying to find people from the on the edge of the box is quite suited for us. It worked quite well when you're David Beckham and Paul Scholes. I'm not sure it works so well when you're McKendry and Brew. But never mind. They are still beating us here in possession. Not in possession, but they certainly look like they're getting the ball in better thirds than we are. We don't seem to be doing a lot, and here's a free kick, and we can't mark from set pieces. Need to change the training over to that, but I just want to keep working on the tactic until we're comfortable with how we're playing this tactic. That's a terrible pass. There's Brew. He should have done better. Sears with the corner this time. There's Kenlock. There's Brew again. He's put it wide. Chances are falling to Brew. There's Sears. He's not going to get there, but Carter Vickers does. Sears to Brew. Brew to McGoldrick. There was a ball over. We're not going to use it though. Carter Vickers picks it up. Ball down the line to Sears. Can he get a ball in the box? He can. McGoldrick puts it wide. McGoldrick has been playing that sort of midfielder role rather than the attacking role for us. He is comfortable up top though, so fingers crossed. If we get a chance, a good chance, he will take it. But we need to create one, and we haven't really done that. There's a yellow card for Scouse. Hughes out to Sears. Sears looks like he's got the beating of this fullback, I will say that. There's Brew to McGoldrick. What in the hell was that, McGoldrick? Other than absolutely terrible. Don't really know what changes I can make here, to be honest with you. I could bring on Waghorn. Doesn't necessarily feel like the right way to go. McKendry has been pretty poor. Sears can play on the left. I'm going to do something a little unusual. We're going to give Ben Morris his first game out on the right wing. The youngster, last 15 minutes of a game, coming on. See if we can do anything here. So Ben Morris is a young striker, but he can play out on the wing, and we've been losing players in the wing, so our first choice wingers are out, slowly coming back, so it makes sense to give him a go. But we've done nothing in this game, absolutely nothing. I suspect our assistant manager, who takes charge of all of our team talks, is going to say something about it. I would hope he's going to say something about it. I am not happy with the performance. Good. Thank you very much. Okay. So a disappointing draw. We'll send the assistant to this. And then we will go and have a little look at what we do about this game. I genuinely don't know. We're unbeaten, though. I will say that. Not fantastic, but we're unbeaten in the league. Waghorn resumes full training. KG press conference. Okay. Still, I did have a look between episodes at players that I thought might be able to improve us. Couldn't really find anything. So, it might not be, based on how we're doing with this weakened squad, it might not be the worst to hold off until maybe the middle of the season, when players aren't playing and looking for a move away. They might be the players that help us. One of the problems with this game is because of the changes they've made to scouting, you now have a scouting budget and stuff, the players that you know about are probably fewer than other teams, would be my guess. You have to go away and scout people, which means that you're restricted in what you do. It feels like there's maybe a disadvantage in the first season because you don't know all of the players, whereas you suspect the other clubs maybe have a better suited to doing that. That might not be true, but it just feels like I've never quite got enough information early on, and it takes a season to get into finding what we get. Okay, up against Watford. Do we go with a weakened team? Do we go with a first choice lineup? I'm not entirely sure. I think we'll probably go with a mixture of both. We'll see who's tired. We have got another game coming up in 5 days' time or so it might be worth... oh no, we've got a game coming up in 3 days' time. I was looking at this thinking this is our next game, but we're up against Fulham. That's going to be a big game if we're planning on doing anything this season. Fulham are a team that we would like to beat at home. Not sure it's going to be quite that easy, but we'll hand this over to the assistant, and we are going to try and see what we do. We're away from home against Watford, Carabao Cup, League 2. Don't really care too much about it, but a League Cup run would be nice to fill the coffers a little bit. Players are coming back. Let's go to our match preview. We're definitely not looking like being the favourites for this one. Let's have a look at the fitness levels. So we do need to make some changes here. What else have we got going on? Everybody else looks okay. Waghorn is going in, and it might not be the worst game to play him for. Brew is still holding his midfielder role there. Knudson's back in, okay. Might not be the worst go. Brew, can we make a change? I don't know if Dazelle is the player I want to change him for, but do we have anything else is the question. Not really. Let's stick with Brew for now. You know what? No, we're going to do it. Dazelle, you come in. So we've got Sears, Waghorn. Waghorn can play there. We could probably move him and put... What if we tried that? What if we put Waghorn in here? Doesn't look like he's fantastically suited to that role. And McKendry out here. What do you like doing? Shadow Striker. Haven't really got a great deal of options for you, mate. McGoldrick, I was going to put you as probably something a bit more like this. Okay. Stat pack, only available for Leaf games. Right, thanks very much, appreciate it. I haven't really covered our tactics. I will go through our tactics. Remind me to go through it. We won't do it right now, but I will go through our tactics and just try and get across the... This was a tactic I was playing for Billericay, and it didn't really work fantastically in Billericay, but I felt like it could. And the reason it didn't work is just because of the quality of the players we got there. We're a slightly higher level, keeping the ball, shorter passing, playing out of defence should work a little bit better here, although, it's probably more suited to the Premier League. It's an interesting one. I don't quite know where we're going with some of this stuff, but we'll have a look at this a bit later on and see if there's anything in particular about it. One thing I wanted to look at, I can't remember where to do it. Set pieces, corners. What have we got going on then? So I can't really remember how to do this. Set pieces, corners. Where are we aiming the ball? What is this doing? Is this just random? What is happening? How do I say where we're attacking? Attacking corners, that's what we want. Okay, how do I say where we're aiming the ball? They were aimed at the penalty spot? Jesus. How about we aim short? But that's a right back, I don't really want to do that. How about we aim to the near post? That seems more like it. Let's get you guys... I'm going to put you... We're going to put... What is this? You're running into the box, are you? Not sure I like that. Let's get you out here. Right back, I'm going to get you out here. We'll have free back from this. And then we're going to get you down here and we'll get a striker in here, I think. We'll change you round. And maybe we'll have you in this sort of area just in case. I'm not sure this is the... Okay, we'll go with this. We'll see what happens here. Not sure this is the way forward, but this is the same, I think. We'll aim near post. We'll get our striker at the near post here. We'll get our defender attacking it. We'll get our defensive player back. We'll get our attacking midfielder right hovering. We'll have you lurk. We'll have you here. Doesn't look like we've got a lot of people in the box. Let's get you forward. Okay. I just want to make sure we've got enough people back, really. Let's get you here as well. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I mean, it's probably not ideal, but I just like the idea of mixing it up a little bit. I'll spend some time on this to figure out where we want to go with it. But, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think our corners can be any worse. And one of the things I've discovered or noticed in these games is the amount of times you get beaten on the counter-attack from corners if you don't have enough people back. So certainly having 3 people back regardless seems like a wise idea. There's Hughes, there's McKendry. Unlucky, son. Not a bad little start. Very early to make any kind of decision. And I get the feeling we're going to lose a lot of balls to Deeney down there. There's Sears. Couldn't make anything of it and it's cleared away. Looks like they're playing quite a strong team actually against us. Looks like this is pretty much, apart from Richarlison, looks like pretty much their first choice team, I would say. And it doesn't look like there's many people that they would leave out. Will Hughes in the middle there is a good little footballer. Shame about his injuries this season because I think we could have seen more of him. But he certainly looked good for Derby, I think it was. There's McKendry. Sears. Ball across. Waghorn couldn't get there. There's Hughes. There's McKendry. He has got the goal. He has stepped up again as McKendry. Not quite sure how this is happening. Hughes with the ball. McKendry with the first time finish. Through Gomez. Aurelio Gomez should have done better there. But you know what? We're a goal up. Probably a little too early to get excited, but as I said, I'd love to see no injuries is the first port of call here. If we go through in the Carling Cup, in the League Cup, I will absolutely take it. It would be great, but it's not the be all and end all. The be all and end all is not picking up injuries really because we can't afford any more. Hughes again finds success. Terrible whatever that was. 20 minutes gone, 1-0 up. It's pretty even stuff, although they are beginning to get a lot of the ball. They're coming heavily down their right-hand side. McGoldrick's going to pick this up. We've got players trying to get forward. We're not going to find them, though. There's McGoldrick. It's still gone wide. Ball across to nobody. Sears is there, and he loses it. Mariappa quite easily depossesses him from any kind of danger. There's Capoue out to Hughes. Poor pass. Hughes finds Sears. Sears has got some pace. He can get down that wing. There's McGoldrick. Shot is blocked. We look a little dangerous on the counter, I will say that. But this could be our downfall. Success again, not fantastic. There's some puns in there that I'm not going to use because he probably will score against me. But half an hour gone, 1-0 up. Pretty even game apart from the possession where we are struggling. But you know what? I won't mind too much. McGoldrick's picked up a yellow card. No offers have come in for him yet, and we were saying that we were going to consider potentially offers for him, but might be worthwhile holding on. I don't know what we do if those offers come in late, because selling a player later into the window, especially when I can't really find anyone to replace or improve our squad anyway. Deeney scored. To then sell our best striker, or one of our best strikers, for £5 million, which would be huge for us, is a difficult one. What choice do we make there? I don't know. Poor defending. Good finish. Keeper beating at his near post. Not great. But probably more than they deserved. Or it's probably more it's deserved. That's what I meant. For literally at half time, we're 1-1. It's not horrendous. Again, another thing I wouldn't want is injury, is extra time. That would be low down on a list of things I'd like from this game. I'd rather just, oh my lord, I'd rather just have it decided in 90 minutes. We don't want to have tired players for the next game. I think we're going to have tired players for the next game anyway. Here's a free kick. Kiko on the edge of the box. Shots blocked. Oh, offside. McGoldrick with a free kick. Not sure McGoldrick is the greatest free kick taker, but I'm not sure we've got a fantastic free kick taker. I didn't choose a corner kick taker after all that. McGoldrick, that was terrible. 5 minutes gone. I offer with the throw. Waghorn to Hughes. Waghorn again. McKendry, McGoldrick. McKendry is popping up all over the place and picking up assists and goals. I don't know how this is happening. There's Waghorn. There's the ball across. There's Hughes. Back to Waghorn. Waghorn finds McKendry. Just a fantastic little knockdown. Most players would panic in that position, but just to lay it off to McGoldrick and to give us another lead, which won't last very long, it's pretty sweet. There's the ball across. There's Deeney out to success again. Ball across. There's an equaliser. It probably lasted a minute, maybe two, would be my guess. And it was inevitable that it was coming. And I'd like to have seen a slightly longer, sort of resilient backline, but that is terrible. Knudsen was nowhere near him. Just poor. All right. Everywhere that could have been bad was bad on that. It's disappointing. Okay. We probably need to look at some changes here. Waghorn's injured again. Let's make a change for Brew into that role, I think. Do we want to make any changes here? Let's get Knudsen off and Kenlock on. Okay. Get the feeling we're about to concede a third. Carter Vickers is there and he's lumped it down the field to McGoldrick. He's never going to get that. Chambers does well. There's Brew out to Sears. Sears is going to run at his man. No, he plays Brew in. McGoldrick is there again. What in the hell is going on here? Brew with the ball across. McGoldrick with a goal. Did very well. I thought Sears was going to try and knock it past his man, but he did well. Brew did well on the overlap. And then good ball across, pull back. McGoldrick is there. Not sure what that defender's doing. 3-2. It is very odd. Let me know what you think of the camera as well, if you'd rather see it in 2D. I have to say I like this because it just gives us a bit more of an idea of what's going on. Finally, a shot that didn't go in. Okay, here they come again. We probably should switch to some kind of defensive approach, but no. Brew to Sears. Sears to Chambers, played it down the line. No one's going to get that. Trying to close that ball down from the keeper. We don't, and there's Deeney. Kenlock is there. Coming straight back though. There's Deeney again, straight into the keeper's hands. He should have done better. No doubt about that. The Deeney should have done better there. He's a better striker than that. Okay, 66 minutes gone. Do we want to make a change? That is the question. Sears looks for Brew. Brew plays it inside to Kenlock. No, to Hughes. Hughes to Kenlock, to McKendry, to McGoldrick, to Brew again. Ooh, we're playing some good football. I'm not going to take that away from the boys. What did I just do? What are we thinking here? We probably want to make this change, I think. But then we want to make that change, I think. Okay, Dazelle is on. Scoos is off. We lose a little bit of our centre spine there with Scoos coming off. He puts in a lot of challenges in a game. Not sure Hughes and Dazelle will do the same. There's the ball bobbling around. There's the goal. Troy Deeney again. Is that his second of the game? Maybe his third. I'm not 100% sure. More poor defending. We need to switch to defending set pieces. Look at that, just bobbling around. We need to move to switching defending set pieces, but I want to make sure that our tactic, our composure with this tactic and our confidence with this tactic is high, and I'm not sure we're there yet. But it's costing us, I think, not being able to defend these set pieces. It's always going to be a problem for us, as it is with every football team, really. But certainly getting some training underway on that, I think, will help. 10 minutes to go. Really didn't want extra time. Let's see if it goes one way or another. Another free kick, exactly the same position. We've defended this one better. And there's Brew. He's got players over if he can find them. There's Sears. Oh, Sears. There was two men over. I think one of them was offside, but surely you could have found some kind of pass to them. Certainly should have hit the target. That was a chance. Goldrick's closing it down. Ball down the field to Gherkin. I was slightly concerned for a second then, I'm not going to lie. I had a horrible feeling that was about to loop over him and in. Here they come. Rickarlson again. Deeney is over. Rickarlson again. Bobbling around in there. No one really taking any kind of charge of it. Seems to be a helicopter flying over. If you hear that in the background, I apologise. There's Iorfa just lumps it down the field. 5 minutes of this half still to go. There's Kenlock. There's McGoldrick. The ball is on if he can find him. Brew's in. Oh, Brew, what are you doing, son? Another massive chance. McKendry to Brew. He's lost the ball. Here they come. Straight to Iorfa, thankfully. Last 2 minutes of this game, or a minute and a bit. Kapue picks it up. Deeney, ball on in the middle. Can we cut this out? I don't think we can. There's the ball across. It's gone out for a goal kick. And actually, interestingly, there's been some changes to the today. This is when I'm recording this video. There's been some changes to the Champions League rules, and I saw that. So one of the changes they've made, which I thought was quite good, is that they're going to allow a fourth substitution in the game if the game goes into extra time, which is pretty cool, I have to say. It always seemed a little bit weird that players who have been on the whole game have to stay, and some of them still will, but it looks like you can make a change, which is probably good for injuries and other stuff as well. Extra time, we're straight into it. We've got no changes we can make this time around, so we're just going to go for it. There's Cheryshev out on the wing. They've got a fourth sub. Are we allowed to do that? Is that a thing? Looks like it's a thing. I never knew it was a thing. What are we going to do? The choices are absolutely spectacular. Webster could come on, he's a defender. Ben Morris could come on, he's an attacker. Let's do it. Benny Morris, you're on again, son. He's going to get the winning penalty for us if it goes that far. Cheryshev's going to pick that up. Chambers dispossesses him. McGoldrick running with it. The ball is on. There's Sears. Just change wings. There's Brew. Get in. We have taken the lead again. I don't really know how. Kevin Brew with the overlap. Great little ball. I thought McGoldrick had held on to it just slightly too long, but Sears did well. making sure he was into space when that ball came across. Helicopter's going past again. There's Brew with a flying volley. Apparently thinks he's DeCanio. And then we took the lead again. So 4-3. And again, if you can hear the helicopter, I apologise. Brew's there. Oh, I thought we were going to double our lead. But no. So we're not far into this injury time, actually. It's been a lot happening in the first couple of minutes of extra time. Kenlock looks from a Goldrick. Goldrick is not going to get there. There's Maliapa. Ball across to Cheryshev. Iorfa's there. Hughes is there. Brew to McGoldrick. Out to Morris. There's Brew again. No long shots, Brew. Okay, last few minutes of this first half of extra time. Here they come again. We've held the lead 4 times in this game. Are we going to throw it away again? I don't know. Here we go. Extra time. Our players are so tired. It might be a boost, but we're not going to be able to put out a good team against Fulham. I'm pretty sure of that. Look at them. They're knackered. It's interesting. I didn't realise we were allowed to make an extra sub. I thought it was something new that I'd heard today. I was then talking about it and realised, looking at their team, they'd already done it. What are the chances? Okay. Sees he's not going to get there. There's Rickarlson. He's going to have pace to burn. He's going to shoot from 50 yards away. Don't know what the hell he was thinking. He certainly could have skinned one of our defenders there. I'm sure of that. He would have had the pace to do it. Chambers gets the head, but Deeney almost in. Poor pass. Okay, I should probably make a change about now. Is it this one? I don't think it is this one. It's one of these, maybe. Not that one, but we'd rather be structured. Is it this? Defensive? Let's do it. Okay. Oh, God. 1 minute of injury time. Keeper's come up to the halfway line. It's going to be another corner. Is the keeper coming up? Ball cleared. This should be it, surely. 45 seconds to go. There's Gomez. Lumped down the field. Brew to Dazelle. Morris, our youngster, he's doing a good job of just holding onto the ball. He finds Brew. McGoldrick almost skinned him. Don't know how much of that was skill and how much was luck, but there's Dazelle. Poor pass. Don't want to be giving it away there. There's Rickarlson. And there's the full-time whistle. How the hell have we done this? I don't understand how we've done this. 7 shots saved. Very happy with the game. And we've got a 3rd round draw to look forward to. A thrilling encounter. Waghorn injured 1 to 3 days. We'll send the assistant to this, but we actually got a reasonable result. At Watford away, they were playing a pretty strong team, and we got the result. So what does the draw look like? Let's just quickly do that. The 3rd round of the draw is today. Let's do it. We'll do it slow and steady, and we'll see what happens. Come on, when you're ready. Barnsley. I'd prefer not to have Barnsley. Is there anyone good in this? There's lots of fairly big teams obviously coming into it in this round. So Arsenal versus Everton. West Brom versus Burnley. Tottenham versus Norwich. Okay. Derby versus Southampton. I'd like a big team. Crystal Palace, not them. Thank you. Manchester, yes please. We'll take them. Oh, come on. Liverpool, we'll take them as well. Oh, come on. Wolves, don't give us Wolves. Phew. Right. Brighton. Man City. Oh, come on. All the good teams are going. We're going to get boring Chelsea. Come on. Here we go. No. Oh, okay. So we're going to get no. We're going to get Cardiff. We're going to get Cardiff away. Not what we were looking for, I'm not going to lie. There were some chances of a good team in there. Not that Cardiff aren't a good team, but there were some chances of some good teams. We're going to let Nidam go on loan. And we are going to call it the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this, if you're enjoying it, if you're not enjoying it, what you want to see, if there's anything in particular I haven't shown you and you'd like to see it, players I could sign, how you think I'm going to do. I'd love for you guys to check out the Patreon page. It's just a great way to help support the channel. Also to follow me on Twitch at ScottDogGaming. Links are all in the description below. Check out the Twitter at ScottDogGaming as well. And we will see you again soon. Thank you.